Hello, welcome to Christelle Wellness Yoga. I'm Christelle, and today I'm going to take you through a class which will be focusing on the legs and the butt. So a lot of you have requested this, that I give you a class focusing on this area of the body. I would say today is going to be an intermediate level class, but if you're a beginner, please don't be afraid, just give it a try. You're going to require a block, and yeah, that's about it. So let's get started. Let's come on our back, and then bend the knees, roll on your back, grab hold of your block, and now place it between your thighs. So squeeze the block. Make sure you can just scrape the heels of your feet with your fingers, so you know the feet are at the right distance. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath. As you breathe in, tuck the tailbone under, and then lift the hips off the mat as high as you can. And as you breathe out, gently lower back down, one vertebra at a time. Again, breathe in, tuck the tailbone, lift, and then lower all the way down. So remember to move with your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. And your yogi breath. One more time. Keep the block between your thighs. And now lift the heels off the mat. And then again, breathe in, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips off the mat. And then lower down. Keep the heels off the mat as you move up and down. And again, breathe in, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips, lower down. Two more times. One last time. Lower the heels on the mat. This time lift the toes off the mat. Keep the block between your thighs. Keep squeezing the block. And again, breathe in, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips. And then lower down. Three more times. Two more. Push with the heels against the mat as much as you can. One last time. And release. Release the feet on the mat. You can move the block out of the way. Just keep it nearby. And now extend one leg towards the sky or the ceiling. Flex your foot. As you breathe in, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips, and lower down. 5 times on this side. Moving slowly with control. One last time. Let's swap side. Place the right foot on the mat, extend the left leg towards the ceiling, flex your left foot. As you breathe in, push the right foot, lift the hips, and then lower down. 2 more times. Last one. And then release. Bring the knees into the chest, hug your knees. You can sway from side to side. And then roll onto one side. And then let's come into tabletop. So make sure the shoulders above the wrist and the hips above the knees. Spread your fingers apart. As you breathe in, come into cow, so tilt the tailbones toward the ceiling, bring the belly closer to the mat, open the chest, look up. As you breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, round the spine, chin to the chest, push as hard as you can to round the spine as much as you can. Again, breathe in, come into cow, and cat. Come back into neutral, looking between both hands. And now push the right hand and the left knee. And once you're very stable, and only then, extend the right leg and the left arm. So try to bring your arm in line with the shoulder and your leg in line with the hip. Bring the thigh to face the mat and the toes pointing down. Engage the core. Bring the belly closer to the spine. Keep pushing the right hand. Keep it there. Take one more deep breath. Release the left hand on the mat, but keep the right leg up. Point the toes this time, and then just lift the leg up and down into gentle pulses. Keep pushing with both hands, keep the chest lifted. Let's take one more deep breath. Stop moving your leg. Next time, bend the right knee and bring the sole of your right foot to face the ceiling. Keep looking down, pushing with both hands, and then gentle pulses up and down. Remember to breathe. Keep the chest lifted. Really push hard with both hands against the mat. That will help you keep the balance. And now move your leg, the right leg to the side. Keep the right knee bent. Try to bring your knee in line with the hip. Keep looking down. And then just pulses up and down on the side. Into your fire hydrant pose. Keep breathing. Feel the glutes working. Good workout. One more deep breath. We can do it. Well done, and release. Come and sit on your heels. Come into an extended child's pose. To give yourself a little rest. And then come back into tabletop. Same on the other side. So this time push the left hand and the right knee against the mat. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, and very stable, extend the right arm and the left leg back. So keep looking down. Keep pushing the left hand against the mat. And breathe. Engage the core, make sure the toes are pointing down. Let's take one more deep breath. And then release the right hand on the mat, point the toes, and then just gentle pulses up and down with the left leg. Don't need to go very high. Feel the glutes working. Remember, keep engaging the core, bring the belly closer to the spine. Well done. Now bend the left knee, bring the sole of the left foot to face the ceiling, and then pulses again up and down. Remember to keep pushing with the hands, keep the chest lifted. Breathe. Feel those legs working hard. Well done. Now open the left knee to the side. Again, try to bring your knee in as high as your hip, and then move the leg up and down into your fire hydrant pose. This is quite challenging. Working both legs at the same time. Keep pushing with the hands. Let's do one more deep breath. And well done. Release. Come into your child's pose again. Rest the forehead. Ooh. Nice way to warm up. And then come back into your tabletop. Move the hands forward, tuck the toes under, lift the sit bones, come into a downward dog. So for the first one, maybe in this video, so just bend one knee at a time. And then come into your full downward dog. So make sure you're spreading the fingers apart, hands in line with the wrist, lift the sit bones, look between the feet, and then push the heels towards the mat. Now roll forward into plank. Make sure the shoulders are above the wrist. Engage the core, push the heels towards the back of the mat, top of the head forward. Now if you want, you can move the right foot off the mat. Just step it off. Bring the leg back. Same on the other side, left leg off the mat. Bring it back. And again, right leg. Left leg. One more time. Well done. Push back into downward dog. Ooh. Bring the feet together, big toes touching. And now lift the right leg up as high as you can. Bend the right knee, roll forward with the shoulders above the wrist. Step the right foot as close to the right hand as you can. Use your hand if you need to. Bend the back leg, shift your weight onto the back leg, and then roll into a high lunge. Bring the hands in Namaste with the thumbs in front of your heart. Now lift the right heel off the mat. Come on your tippy toes. As you breathe in, extend the arms toward the ceiling. As you breathe out, open the arms to the side. Bring the hands back together. Again, breathe in, lift. As you breathe out, open the arms to the side. Bring the hands back together. And again. One last time. Now bring the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Keep the heel lifted if you can. If you need to lower your heel, lower your heel. If you can, keep it up. As you can see, my leg is shaking, working hard. And then lower the chest down and forward into a humble warrior. You can rest the right shoulder on top of the right knee if you want to, or keep it off. It's up to you. Just breathe. It's perfectly normal if your leg is shaking. It's working hard. Well done. Let's take one more deep breath. And then release the right heel on the mat. Release the hands on the mat and then step the left foot a little bit forward, a few inches or centimeters. But make sure the feet stay hip distance apart, toes pointing forward. Come on your fingertips, bring the chest parallel to the floor and extend the front leg, come into your pyramid pose. If you want, you can bring the hands on the hips to make the legs work a little bit harder. Hold it there. Take one more deep breath. Release the hands back on the mat and then step back into downward dog. Hold it there. And then drop the right knee on the mat. Move the right hand in the middle of your mat and then you're gonna roll onto the right side, extend the left arm up. So sorry, you're seeing my back for now, but hopefully you can see exactly what I'm doing. So you can look at the left hand, look to the side, look down. And now if you can lift the left leg off the mat, bring it in line with the hips. Only do that if it's comfortable for you. And now if you want, you can add a little bit difficulty and move your leg up and down. Remember to breathe, keep pushing with the right hand against the mat. And now release the left foot on the mat. So I'm gonna go the opposite way so you can see what I'm doing instead of looking at my back. Now you've lowered the left foot on the mat. Come and lie down on your right side. Elbow underneath your shoulder. Extend leg on the mat and bend the knee of the top leg. Place your left hand on top of your left knee. Keep pushing with the forearm against the mat and lift the lower leg off the mat. Just hold it there. The leg is fully engaged, your foot is flexed. And now if you want, you can do some pulses as well with the lower leg, up and down. Let's do one more deep breath. And then release. Come and lie on your belly with the hands underneath the shoulders. Push the hands, lift the head, chest and hands off the mat into a mini cobra. Release your head back down with the hands underneath the shoulder. Push back into tabletop. Tuck the toes under, move the hands a little bit forward. Come back into your downward dog. Well done. Step to the front of the mat. Bend the knees and then roll all the way into standing. Let's start again. Come back to the front of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. As you breathe in, raise your arms up. As you breathe out, fall forward, hands on the mat. Come into a halfway lift. Release the hands on the mat. Step the left foot all the way back, right foot all the way back into plank again. Shoulders above the wrist. Now bend the right knee and bring the right knee towards your nose. Bring the nose towards your knee. Hold. And then extend the right leg back. Same on the other side. Left knee to nose. And release. And again, right knee to nose. Extend. Left knee to nose. Extend. Well done. Push back into downward dog. Bring the feet together, big toes touching. Lift the left leg up as high as you can. And then bend the left knee, roll forward, step the left foot by the left hand. Use your hand if you need to. Keep the right knee bent. Shift the weight onto the back leg. Roll into your high lunge. Bring the hands in Namaste. And now lift the heel of the front foot. As you breathe in, extend the arms toward the ceiling. As you breathe out, open the arms to the side. Bring the hands back together. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, open. 3 more times. Breathe in. And down. 2 more times. Last one. Bring the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers the other way around. The other thumb on top. Lower the chest down and forward into humble warrior. Remember, if you want, you can rest the left shoulder on top of the left knee. It's up to you. If your leg is shaking, that's perfectly normal. Breathe. If you need to lower your heel, lower your heel. Let's take one more deep breath. Well done. Release the hands on the mat, release the heel on the mat. Bring the right foot a little bit forward. Toes pointing forward. Extend the front leg. Staying on your fingertips, bring the chest parallel to the floor into your pyramid pose. So you can either stay like this or bring the hands on the hips just to get the legs to work a little bit harder. Keep breathing. And really push with the feet against the mat, the entire foot, the sole of your foot against the mat. Nice job. Well done. Release the hands on the mat. Step back into downward dog. Take your breath back. And then drop the left knee on the mat. Bring the left hand in the middle of the mat. Roll onto the left side. Extend the right arm up. So you can look at the right hand, look to the side or look down. And now if you want, lift the right leg up, bring it in line with your hip. And if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, just do some pulses, lifting the leg up and down. Keep pulsing. One more deep breath. Well done. Release the leg on the mat and then come and lie down on your side with the forearm, your left forearm on the mat, your elbow underneath the shoulder. Extend the lower leg, bend the knee of the top leg, place the right hand on top of the top leg, of the knee of the top leg, and lift the lower leg off the mat. So keep the foot flexed. Just keep lifting. And if you want, you can add a little bit more difficulty to this pose by pulsing your leg. Lifting it up and down. This is a really good leg carry. Let's do one more deep breath. Well done. Release the leg on the mat. Come and lie on your belly with the hands underneath the shoulders. Lift the head, chest and hands off the mat to come into a mini cobra, looking forward. Release your head back down, push back into tabletop. Tuck the toes under, move the hands forward, come back into downward dog. Well done. Step to the front of the mat. Keeping the knees bent, gently roll all the way into standing. Nice job. So grab hold of your block again. Make sure it's in front of your mat. We're gonna need it. And it comes, stand feet hip distance apart. And then place the weight of your body on your left leg. Bend the right knee, bring the right knee against the chest using both hands. Find your drishti, your focus point. And then bend the left knee, lower down and come back up. And again, down and up, down and up, down and up. One last time, down and up. Well done. Let go of the hands. Extend the right leg back, bring the chest down so it's parallel to the floor. You can come on your fingertips into your warrior three. If it's accessible to you, you can bring the hands behind you, parallel to the floor. And then bend the left knee again, lower down. And down. Down. 2 more times. Well done. Now place the left hand on top of your block, which is at the front of your mat. And then open to the side, come into your half moon. Extend the right leg up, arm up. Now if you want to challenge yourself, bring the right knee to the right elbow and then extend again. Knee to elbow, extend, knee to elbow, extend, knee to elbow, extend, knee to elbow and extend. Great job. Start looking down, place both hands on the mat and then lift the right leg up as high as you can. Now bend the right knee, place the right knee behind the left knee, bend both knees and then lower down again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Well done. Release the right foot on the mat. Great job. Bend both knees, come into a forward fold. And when you're ready, gently roll all the way back into standing. All right, let's do the other side. Now place the weight of your body on your right leg and bend the left knee. Bring the left knee against the chest, use both hands. Find your drishti, your focus point, and then bend the right knee, lower down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. One last time, down and up. Well done. Release the knee, release the hands. Extend the left leg back, bring the chest down, bring it parallel to the floor so you're in your warrior three pose. You can stay on your fingertips or bring the arms behind you. So whatever works for you. I'm going to keep my fingers on the mat this time. And then bend the right knee, lower down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Well done. Place the right hand on top of your block and open to the side into your half moon. Extend the left arm up. If you want to challenge yourself, bring the elbow to the knee and then extend. Knee to elbow, extend. Knee to elbow, extend. Knee to elbow, extend. Knee to elbow, extend. Nice job. Start looking down. Place both hands on the mat. Come into your standing split. Lifting the left leg as high as you can. Now bend the left knee. Place the left knee behind the right knee and then lower down. Down and up. 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 Well done. Release the left foot on the mat, come into a forward fold. You can even grab opposite elbows. Nice one. Release the hands on the mat, open the feet as wide as the mat, and then lower the sit bones, come into your yogi squat. Bring the hands in Namaste, and then use the elbows to push the knees apart and push the knees against the elbows. Keep a nice straight spine. Keep working the legs. Well done. Release the hands on the mat, lift the sit bones again. Bring the feet parallel to each other, gently roll up into standing. Come and face the long side of your mat. Open the feet or the legs as wide as you can, with the toes pointing towards the corner of your mat. Bend the knees, keep a nice straight spine, come into your goddess pose. Great pose for the legs. You can bring your hands in Namaste. Just hold it there. Or if you want, you can do some gentle pulses again, working both legs at the same time. So add a little bit of spice, lift the right heel off the mat, and then pulse again. Lower the right heel, this time lift the left heel off the mat, pulse again. Ooh, that's good leg workout, my legs are shaking, it's all good. Release the left heel on the mat, and then gently fall forward. You can extend the legs, bring the feet parallel to each other. Again, bring the feet closer together. Lower the sit bones, come again into a yogi squat. Bring the hands in Namaste. Keep a nice straight spine. Nice job. Well done. Release gently the sit bones on the mat. And then, keeping both knees bent, place first the left leg on the mat and then place the right leg on top of the mat to come into your shoelace pose. So make sure both sit bones are on the mat. If this is not accessible to you, you can come into your square pose by placing the left shin parallel with the side of your mat and then place the right leg on top. So find the one that works for you. I'm going to come into shoelace pose. Grab hold of your block again, place it in front of you. Make sure you're on both sit bones. And when you're ready, just come into a forward fold, rest your forehead on the mat. And then just breathe. And enjoy the sensation in your hips, in your legs, in your glutes. Just breathe. On your next in-breath, push with the hands, lift the chest up. We're going to go straight onto the other side. So this time, place the right leg first on the mat. Place the left leg on top. Move the feet out of the way so both sit bones are on the mat. Again, you can come into your square pose if you prefer, with the right shin first on the mat and then the left shin on top. Keeping the block in front of you. Just come into a gentle forward fold and rest your forehead on top of your block. Breathe. Just relax the legs. Notice all the sensations happening in your legs. Take one more deep breath. And now pushing with both hands on your next in-breath, lift the chest up. Remove the block out of the way, extend the legs in front of you. Keep the knees bent with the hands behind you, fingers pointing forward, and then drop the knees from side to side. Bring the knees back through center, keeping the knees bent, roll all the way onto your back. Moving the block out of the way, sorry. And then place the right ankle on top of the left knee. Thread the hands between your legs, grab hold of your left shin, and then pull the left knee towards you. And then just breathe. You should feel a nice sensation from the glutes on the right side, on the IT band, all the way down your leg. And then release. Let's go straight onto the other side. So left ankle on top of the right knee, thread the hands, grab hold of your right shin or right thigh, and then pull the right knee towards you. Breathe. One last deep breath. Release the hands, extend the legs toward the ceiling and extend the arms, but in a very relaxed way. Come into your dead bug pose. Gentle inversion, bringing the blood back towards the heart. Notice the tingling in the feet, in the legs, in the hands and the arms. Just relaxing. And when you're ready, come into your final relaxation or Shavasana. So extend the legs on the mat. Let the feet drop to the side. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath, arms alongside the body, with the palms facing up. Just relax. Let your body integrate this class. We worked very hard from the legs and the glutes. Let go of any thoughts. And then just stay in this position for as long as you can, at least a minimum of 5 minutes. And when you're ready, just roll onto one side. And then use your hands to come back up into seated position. Bring your hands in prayer with the thumbs in front of your heart. Thank yourself for practicing today, for looking after your well-being, for looking after your legs and your bum. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you again very soon. Please remember to subscribe and leave me comments, feedback in the boxes below. I hope to see you again very soon. Namaste.